Hi guys, I'm Tripura and welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time since I shot a makeup video. I am actually doing makeup videos on my Instagram but not a detailed one. So today I thought I will sit down and shoot one for you guys, and this is the look I have created. Before we get into this video, please subscribe to my channel and also follow me on Instagram because I create different looks there also. So let's get into the video. First and foremost, we are going to start with the moisturizer. Today I am going to use the Cetaphil moisturizer. I'm just moisturizing my face guys, and remember it is very important to prep your skin before makeup. Your skin prep actually decides how your makeup is going to last on your skin. So make sure you are using the right kind of products for your skin. Next I am going to do my brows, and first I am going to brush my brows with this spoolie. Brushing your brows will give you an idea of where to fill in and where there are gaps, so always brush your brows before filling them in. And on my brows today I am going to use the Benefit Goof Proof Brow in Soft Cool Black. This is actually very pigmented. I am going very light handed with this because this is so pigmented, and I actually like it a lot. But if you want a brow product from Benefit, I would suggest the Precisely My Brow over this one because the tip of it is very precise that you can actually draw strokes with it. So I'm slowly filling in my brows. First I'm outlining my brows and then I'm filling them in. I keep the front part of my brows little natural because that's how I love it. But again, every brow shape is different and you might want to go for the one which suits you better. Once I am done with my eyebrows, I am going to take some concealer on a brush, and now I am going to define my brows. What is this actually going to do is this is going to help you to make your brows look more clean. So always define your brows and see the difference it makes. I'm not bringing the concealer too low because I want to use a eyeshadow primer there. So that's the reason I'm not bringing the concealer low. But if you are not going for an eye primer, you can use your concealer all over your eyelid. Now I am going to use an eyeshadow primer on my eyelids. Here I am using the P. Louise eye base in the shade 02. Taking a concealer brush and then blending it in. This is lighter than my skin tone. That is because if you use the same color as your skin tone, the eyeshadow may not pop up as much as we want it to. So that's the reason I use a lighter eye base. So if you want your colors to pop up more vibrantly, it's always a great idea to use a lighter eye base. I'm blending it over my eyelid, but I'm not taking it too high because I hate if the bottom part of my eyebrows looks way too lighter than my skin tone. So that's the reason I'm not taking it too high. I'm done blending my eye base, and for my eyeshadow today I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Tropical Paradise eyeshadow palette. First I am going to take this color from the palette. I am using the PAC 229 brush, and now I am going to apply the color above my crease. I am not applying this below my crease line, I am applying this above my crease line. Because guys, I have hooded eyes, and if I apply the eyeshadow below my crease line, when I curl the crease, actually you won't be see anything, you won't be able to see anything. So if you have hooded eyes, always remember to cut your crease above the crease line. Now I am going to blend this color. Don't be in a rush or hurry while you are doing your eyeshadow because that could ruin your eyeshadow look. Now I am going to take this color from the palette on the same brush. I am going to apply this color over the first color. I am first packing the color, I am not directly blending. I am first going to pack the color. And once I am satisfied with the color output, then I am going to blend both the colors. Now I am actually satisfied with my blending. Now I am going to cut my crease. I am taking some concealer on a flat eyeshadow brush. Do it very slowly guys because you don't want to mess up your eyeshadow. So do it very slowly, take your time while doing this. So make sure when you look straight into the mirror, you should be able to see that line. And now I am going to conceal all the area below that crease line. Since I am done cutting my crease, I am going to take this gold shade from the palette and I am going to pack the color. I am slowly packing the color. I am using a flat eyeshadow brush to do this. You can actually use your fingers if you want to. That will give you a way better coverage than using a brush. I actually didn't have any idea about what eyeshadow look I want to do, but I have an idea that I just want to use this palette. But I'm pretty happy with the way how this eyeshadow look is turning out. And now I am again going to take the first color, and using this color I am going to blend both these colors. Now I am going to do the same thing for my other eye too. I am going to take the purple color, and I am going to pack it on my crease. When I started doing makeup, I used to struggle a lot while doing cut crease looks because I didn't understood the concept of cutting the crease above the crease line. So if you have hooded eyes, I don't want you guys to suffer the same. So I am telling you, don't ever cut your crease line below the crease. Now I am going to move to the other shade. Now I am going to take some concealer on a brush and I am going to cut my crease. Now again I am going to take a small brush and spraying it with a setting spray because it will pick the color more vibrantly. And now I am going to pack the color. I definitely love how this turned out. Now we are going to move on to our face. For my base today I am going to use the L'Oreal Base Magic Primer. I will blend and show you guys. I am blending this in with my fingers. And can you see the difference? This side has instantly mattified. So this is a very good mattifying primer. If you have oily skin and if you want a matte effect, never skip a mattifying primer because that is going to help you a lot in controlling your oils. And for my foundation today, I am using the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 310. I am going to dot the foundation first. And now I am going to take a buffing brush and I am going to blend it all in. Never drag your brush because if you drag your brush, can you see those brush lines? That will happen, and also you will not get the coverage that you are looking for because you are dragging the product. So always dab the product in. The brush I am using is actually from an Amazon brush set that I bought way before, but this actually works so good and it is so soft. I am actually not a fan of foundations in general. Now I am going to take a concealer. Today I am using the LA Girl Pro Concealer and I am applying it under my eyes. And now I am going to take a brush and blend it all in. So guys, if you want to hide your dark circles, go for a concealer shade that exactly matches your skin tone. But if you want that highlighting effect, go for a shade or two lighter. Always remember that. I actually love using brush while blending my concealer. Even this brush is from the same set. This is so soft, guys. I'm just dabbing the concealer in. I'm not dragging it. I'm done blending my concealer and now I am going to set that in place. I am using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in shade 25. I think that is medium. I'm not baking, guys. I am directly pressing the product into the skin. Now I am going to bronze my face. For my bronzer today I am using the Balm Bahama Mama bronzer and I am using this on the Wet n Wild blush brush. Always remember to blend your contour in upward direction, guys, because if you blend it downward, your face will look like it's dragged down. We will not get that lifted up effect. So always blend your bronzer or contour in upward directions. What happens when you use a foundation and concealer is that your face becomes flat and you want to bring that dimension back in. So that's the reason I use a contour or a bronzer. Now I am going to use the blush, and for my blush I am using the Flower Pot Peach Primrose. For my lipstick today, I am using the L'Oreal Paris Color Rich Matte Lipstick in the number 250. Initially, I thought I will go for a nude lip, but again I felt like I should go for a bold lip. Now I am going to finish off the look by using a highlighter. Today I am using the Sugar Cosmetics highlighter. I actually like this highlighter a lot because this actually gives a nice glow, not a shiny or shimmery effect. I like this. That's it guys, we are done with this look and I actually like how this turned out. If you recreate this look, please tag me on Instagram. See you all in another video.